I feel like I'm seeing Naturium in the news like every couple of months. It's like Naturium's crushing it here, Naturium crushing it here, Naturium's doing this, doing that. Naturium's doing really, really well. If you are not familiar with Naturium, it was started by YouTube skinfluencer Susan Yara. She's the founder of the brand, and they just keep like just good things keep happening to that company. I've heard wonderful things about the products. I wasn't a fan of how Naturium launched, of what Susan, the choosing of what Susan chose to do in order to launch it, but I've heard nothing but good things about the products. So I think it's wonderful that they're expanding into a new location. I have all the details for you about that. After that, we are going to talk about the Glisten Cosmetics Teletubbies collection because we talked about it last week, but we didn't have very many details on it. Now it is launched, so I have all the details for you. It's very different than I expected, actually. It's quite different, but we'll talk about it. The other thing we're going to deep dive into is the Sephora Favorites kits, because those are things that I feel like are wonderful, wonderful deals, but there's a catch to them because it really depends on what you personally would want out of those kits, whether it really holds the value. So I dove deep. I did lots of math, and where the math was mathin', and I think I've got it all for you. I'm going to break those down so you can decide whether those Sephora Favorites kits really are a good deal for you. And of course, beyond that, we're going to be talking about all the other things that launch at Sephora. I've got one thing at Beautylish to talk to you about. We have all the Ulta launches. There's lots of things launching at Ulta this week, which is different. So we'll talk about all of that, and of course, beauty sales. So if you're interested in any of that going on, hang tight. We are about to get into it right now. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the What's Up in Makeup product report, where we talk about everything that was launched in the beauty space all in one place. I've got it all for you. I do want to let you know there are many, many links below. If you would like to purchase something and you're not impulse purchasing and you're not going to regret it later, and you're not just purchasing to support the channel, you're doing it because you genuinely want a product, I would really love if you could use those affiliate links down below. It does earn me a small commission. It helps me to continue doing this full time. So if you were already planning on purchasing, I would love if you would use those affiliate links. It doesn't cost you any more. It just gives me a little kickback for referring you. And with that being said, let us talk about Naturium, because they are already on their way to becoming, if they're not already considered, a leading skincare brand. I knew that they were probably going to be successful, but the expectation that I had was not as high as what they're actually doing. I'm going to be 100% with you. It's extremely impressive. Naturium has now expanded into all 1,400 Ulta stores nationwide. The announcement comes just 9 months after Naturium was acquired by Elf Beauty for $355 million. Like I said, they're freaking crushing it. When asked about the launch in Ulta, Susan said in a statement, "Our Naturium community was loud and clear about which retailer they wanted to see us in next, and we're happy to always give them what they ask. This partnership will give us the opportunity to offer a larger selection of products in store, so they're even more accessible and easy to purchase." Naturium and Ulta have a plan to work together to create social media content, events, influencer campaigns, as well as e-commerce and in-store touch points, including displays and beauty advisor education. Congratulations, genuinely, from my heart and soul, to Susan and the team over at Naturium. I feel like all businesses want to do what they've done, and they've done it, genuinely. I want to give them credit where credit is due. They're doing an amazing job. I'm a little nervous to say this next statement because some of y'all have your finger on the pulse of indie beauty space better than I ever could. So I hesitate to say this is the only indie beauty launch of the week, because I'm probably wrong there. But this is the only one that I felt like fit into the show really well and really stands out to me. This is from Glisten Cosmetics. And again, we talked about it last week, but we didn't know much about it. This is so interesting. It is the Teletubbies collection. They're actually actually more expensive than I thought they would be, but they're also, the palettes aren't eyeshadows. I thought it was gonna be eyeshadows. They're like the Suva Beauty Hydra liners. They're the wet, they call them wet liners. So basically what you do is it's a bright, bright color. You dip a skinny brush in water and then you dip it in there and it's like watercolor painting all over your face. And a lot of people absolutely love the Suva Beauty Hydra liners. And Suva Beauty is now closed down, so this might be a good replacement for them. Their advertising is really good on it. The way that they show the application on their ads on their Instagram look amazing. But again, they are a little pricier than I expected, but I don't think this is overpriced compared to what Suva Beauty was charging. I'm yapping way too much. Let me just tell you what's happening. So the palettes are $30 each. Each one has 3 split pan wet liners, so that makes 6 colors altogether in each palette. There's also a Teletubby custard highlight palette for $20. It says a palette, but it looks like there's only one shade in there, I guess because it's big. They're calling it a palette. After that, they have tools, they have accessories, they have bundles. The Tubby Toast powder puff and tin is $20, and the Sunshine hand mirror is $35. There's also a liner brush set for $20, makeup bags for $28, and totes for $16. Bundle prices range from $60 all the way up to the entire collection for $238. That's a $302 value. Now, I was too old for Teletubbies. I babysat kids who watched Teletubbies. It was not my generation. So if you were a Teletubby kid, I would love to know what you think of these collections and what would you have thought if I was your babysitter. You don't have to answer that last one. Let's move on. Beautylish. All right, we're going Beautylish. Kevyn Aucon. Sculpt and Define Contour Book Volume 4. This is the palette. The Contour Book Volume 1 was how I learned how to contour. Was I good at it? No. But it was a great way to practice contouring. So the contour book, the Kevyn Aucon contour book, has a very special place in my heart. So to see number 4 coming out, really excited for fans of Kevyn Aucon. So it's $95. It's a sleek compact with 8 multi-use shades in a new buttery soft formula to create a glowing contoured face. Did it need a new one? I don't know. I only bought the original. I don't think I had the second one. I might have had the second one too, but I definitely didn't buy the third one. Did they need a reformulation? Because I remember them being really good, but I also really liked the Naked 2 palette back then. So maybe my tastes have changed. Maybe they just need to update the formula. I don't know. Moving over to Sephora, let's talk shade extensions first. Fenty Skin Plush Puddin Intensive Recovery Lip Mask with pomegranate sterols and vitamin E is now available in Barbados Cherry. That sounds amazing. Now that we've talked about the one shade extension, which is actually a flavor extension, let's dig into these sets. And I think the thing to remember about the Sephora Favorite sets is kind of like what I was saying in the intro. You have to decide whether it truly is worth it for you, because it's easy to get sucked in on the value of it. And then you get it and you're only using one thing, which then doesn't give you the value. You could have bought that at full price instead of getting the full thing. So I've really broken it down for you. And the math is going to math. But if you are not interested in the Sephora sets, I'm going to put a timestamp here for you to skip, because it's going to be a little bit long where we're digging into these sets. So, and your time is valuable. I don't want you to waste your time if you're not interested, but I found it absolutely fascinating. So if you are interested, stay tuned, because I have a lot to share with you and it's very interesting. So let's start with the Gleamy Dreamy makeup set. It's $56. You get 5 deluxe and mini sizes and 3 full-size products. So the listing on this one's messed up. Just tell you right now, it's messed up. It lists the Drunk Elephant Be Goldy Bright Illuminating Drops in Champagne Gold, but that's not in the set. The number of things there is too many, and it's not in the picture. So we're not going to talk about that because it's not actually in there. Also, they put 2 Tower 28 products. There's a clear gloss and a milky gloss. Clear gloss is not in there. Only the milky gloss is in there. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know who typed this in, but they did it wrong. So just so you know, when you look at that list, at least if it's still the same when I film, it's wrong. We're only going to talk about the things that are right, though. So here's a breakdown of what you really get. You get a full-size Tower 28 Shine On Milky Lip Jelly and Pistachio, the ABH Frozen Brow Gel, and the Milk Makeup Dewy Cream Highlighter Stick in Lit and Champagne Pearl. Those are your full sizes. Moving over to the deluxe and mini sizes, you're going to get a Rare Beauty Fine Comfort Hydrating Body Lotion, the Urban Decay All-Nighter Vitamin C Hydrating Setting Spray, the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, and the Ilia Limitless Lash Lengthening Clean Mascara, as well as the Say Dew Blush Blendable Liquid Blush in Baby, which is a cool baby pink. So now that we know what's in it, let's talk value. Again, cost $56. If you just got the full sizes, let's take all the minis out. just the full sizes, you would want a value of at least $18.66 each. The Tower 28 gloss on its own is $16. The brow gel is $26 and the highlighter stick is $24. So that's way more than an average of $18.66 each. So even if you don't get any of the mini sizes and you just really want all three of those full size products, you're going to get your value out of it. I also made you a lovely little chart. It's not quite as beautiful as the charts I typically make, but it still has all the information on there. So the reason why I made this is I want you to be able to pick through and calculate the product values of what you're getting that you really want. And that way you can calculate the value on your own. It's going to be different for everybody. With the minis, if there was a mini available to purchase at that exact size, I put that cost in there. If there wasn't a mini to purchase, then I did the percentage of the full size and gave the value of how much product you get in the mini versus the full size. That's how I calculated the value. In the end, for your $56, you're getting a $134 value if you want everything. So yes, very good deal if you want everything. So now let's go do the same thing with the Blush and Glow Blush Makeup Value Set. It's the same idea, but with blush and highlighter products. So this one is $65. You get 7 products in this one. If you were going to just buy the full sizes, that would make them $16.25 each. Every single one of the full sizes in here is worth at least $20. So you were definitely getting your money's worth if you only want all the full size products in there. The full sizes added together end up at a $104 value. That's taking out all the deluxe and mini sizes. So that's a really good deal. So what are you going to get? You may be asking. You are going to get a full size beauty blender. You're also getting a full size Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in Perfect Pink, which is a cool pink. Full size Glossier Cloud Paint Gel Cream Blush in Puff, which is a light cool pink. And a full size Merit Day Glow Dewy Highlighting Balm in Bounce, which is a rose gold. As far as the deluxe and mini sizes, you're going to get the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez Soft Pinch Blush in Joy, the iconic London Prep Set Glow Hydrating Glowy Setting Spray in Original, which is a champagne color. It is not transparent. It is champagne colored. And then the Bosma, the Cream Blush in Fuchsia, which is a cool toned blush. So once again, here's your itemized breakdown of everything so you can add up what you really want to see if it's worth it for you. If you want everything, if you're excited about everything, that's a $147 value, and that's 56% off of retail. There's one more Sephora Favorites set that they came out with this past week. It's called It's Giving Lip Value Set. It's $42. Only 5 products in this one though. Full sizes in here are of the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in Rosy Mauve, the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Longwear Lip Liner in 606 Whatever Walnut, which is a warm rose nude, and the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm for Hydration and Shine in Pink Sugar. You're going to get the smaller sizes of the Kosas Weightless Lip Color Nourishing Satin Lipstick in Daydream and the Clarins Lip Comfort Hydrating Oil in Cherry. So with the 3 full sizes, if we're not counting the minis, once again, we're looking at least $14 per product. The least expensive of the full-size products in here is $24. So added together, the full size alone are $74. So there, of course, you are getting your value if you wanted all of those full sizes. Where this kit loses it is in the minis. They are really freaking small. Like really small. So with the Clarins, it's only 20% of a full-size product. The Kosas is only 35% of a full-size product. So their values are really low. It's still 52% off of retail, which is still very good, but that is definitely due to the full-size options, not the minis. So hopefully you found those breakdowns helpful. If you did, leave me a comment. Let me know that I should do these again in the future. If your brain was melting and it was too much information, let me know that too, because it does take a lot of time to do this. And if it's not helpful, I don't want to waste my time making these charts. If you're like, Jen, it's too much. Don't do it. Because sometimes I do that. So let me know what you think of these charts. Did you find them helpful? Comments down below. Let's talk about new drops at Sephora. For example, we just talked last week about the new Fenty Gloss Bomb Sticks High Shine Gloss. It's $25, comes in 10 shades. It's a glossy medium pigment lipstick with luscious shine and a big dose of vitamin E, they say, and shea butter to lock in moisture for up to 8 hours. But what we did not know last week is there's also a lip liner that launched. It is the Traced Out Longwear Waterproof Pencil Lip Liner for $20, also in 10 shades. They say it's a long wear creamy pencil made with pure pigments that lasts up to 8 hours and delivers true cast color for every lip tone without looking ashy. The next product we also talked about last week, but it is on the app now and it's launching everywhere else tomorrow. So I figured I would just mention it again. It's the Refi Blur and Hydrate Oil Control Face Primer with hyaluronic acid. It's a primer that blurs, absorbs oil, and primes skin, leaving a cloud-like finish without mattifying. And that's what we focused on last week, is it's like a lot of the blurring oil control primers leave a matte finish, and that's not quite as trendy right now. And some people go with trends and some people don't. But if you have oily skin and you don't want to be completely matte, this may be an option for you. I don't know if it works or not, but according to them, they think it's an option for you. It's $34. Same deal with the launch on this one. It's on the app today, launches everywhere else tomorrow. It's the Sephora collection. They have a new Reveal the Real 12-hour soft radiant skin tint for $22. There's 20 shades altogether. They say it's a lightweight serum-like texture skin tint that offers the perfect combination of a radiant blurred finish while rapidly correcting the appearance of uneven skin tone. And don't discount Sephora collection complexion products, because their Best Skin Ever foundation is freaking phenomenal. I would imagine this one's going to be very good too. So even though the price point may make people think, oh, it's a generic, it's not as good, I'm just telling you, don't do that. Just because something is less expensive doesn't mean it's not as good. And I think Sephora collection tends to nail their complexion products. So I'm really looking forward to reviews on this, because I think that this product at a $22 price point is going to save people a lot of money on something else. Somebody's going to dupe this for something else. I know it's going to happen for like a really expensive foundation. I'm looking at maybe Prada. That's my thought. But it's just a thought at this point. I have no idea. There are quite a few products coming soon to Sephora, and there are more drops coming from Sephora collection. So they don't have launch dates on these. I would imagine they're coming out sometime this week. We have the Best Skin Ever 8-hour color corrector, $14, 3 shades in green, peach, and red. They say it's a color corrector that blends seamlessly with your concealer or foundation for makeup results that last for up to 8 hours. And also the new 12-hour setting and mattifying talc-free pressed powder, $15. Only one translucent shade for that. An ultra fine skin smoothing setting powder that reduces shine and keeps complexion matte with long wear results. And then finally, the Fluff and Fix 12-hour brow wax for lamination effect, $13 there. They say it's a texturizing and setting eyebrow wax that provides the ultimate in eyebrow styling with extreme 12-hour hold. Also coming soon, we have from Lawless the Daisy Plumping Gloss and Lipstick Duo, $35. It's a plumping duo featuring full sizes of the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Gloss and Forget the Filler Satin Cream Lipstick in the shades Daisy Girl. So the gloss by itself is $26 and the lipstick by itself is $28. So it's definitely a deal if you are looking at buying both. Valentino is also, I feel like Valentino already came out with this product, and maybe it's just new to Sephora. That's what my gut is telling me. It is the Color Graph Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil. They're $38 each, 6 shades with 2 matte and 4 shimmers there. They say it's a versatile dual-ended creamy gel eyeliner that delivers rich color and waterproof wear without fading or creasing for up to 24 hours. If you wanted to try some Janessa Myricks, but you don't want to pay full price, definitely look into this kit that's coming. It is the Mini Yummy Skin Blurring Besties Prime Set and Color Kit. It's $22. You get minis of the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in Universal, which is a translucent, and the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flushed in Rose and Brunch, which is a neutral rosy pink. So I did the calculations of price per gram because these are not available. These little minis are not available on their own. The Mini Blurring Balm Powder is 1/3 of a full size. It's worth $12 if you compare it to how much product you get in the full size. And the Mini Blush is about half size, so that's going to be worth about $13. So together, they're only worth $25 with a retail price for both of $22. So it's not too much of a savings, but it's definitely not a ripoff by any means. So if you wanted to purchase this, the reason why I think you should purchase this, who I think this is for people that really want to try both these products, but don't want to dish out the full price. They're not ridiculously small products. You're going to get quite a few uses out of them, which is really nice. The next mini set is from Refi, and I don't think this one is quite as good of a value. It's coming on July 19th. It's the mini brow sculpt and sculpt face primer set. It's 28 bucks. You get a mini face primer in clear and a mini brow sculpt in clear. And really my concern here is the brow sculpt. Let's talk about it. So with the math, you're getting a little over a third of a full size in there. So with the face primer, you're getting a $12.39 value. With the brow product, you're getting an $8.57 value. If you add those together, that adds up to about $21. You're paying $28 for it. It's a little bit overpriced. I would have loved to have seen this for $22. I think $28 is kind of a stretch. And what you're probably paying for here is the mini packaging, which is expensive. The reason why this is even close to a good value is because the full sizes of these are quite expensive. The primer's $34 at full size and the brow gel's $24 at full size. So like I said, I do feel like this kit is a little bit overpriced for how much product you get. I wish they had done half sizes. If they had done half sizes, I would not be complaining about this, but especially with the brow gel, I'm a little concerned with how much product you're actually going to be able to get out, because of course you're not going to be able to get all of the product out of the tube. And if you really just want to try these products without paying full price and you maybe won't get the full size, I would say that this is for you. But if you're pretty sure you're going to get the full size, I would say skip the kit and just buy the full size on the first shot. You'll get more bang for your buck. All right, well, let's talk Bobbi Brown. The Weightless Skin Foundation is $57, 42 shades. They say it's an oil controlling foundation that provides 24-hour moisture and wear. It minimizes the look of pores. It's waterproof, sweat resistant, and it's listed as medium coverage. That's also coming soon. And finally, the big product that I've seen everywhere because it's rare beauty, the True to Myself Tinted Pressed Talc-Free Finishing Powder, 30 bucks. 14 shades. Is coming on July 17th to the app, July 18th everywhere else. The description says that it does it all, that it blurs, it smooths, it reduces shine, and sets makeup with a light buildable coverage and a natural finish that stays true to you. Now the puff on this, if you like a puff and you want a new puff for it, it is sold separately. You get 2 of them and they're $15. It's called the Soft Touch Setting Powder and Baking Puff Duo. Same launch date on those. Moving over to Ulta. Ulta's pissing me off. Because I mostly rely on my memory to know what is new and what is not new, right? They're marking things as new that clearly are not new because they have hundreds of reviews that go back years and years and years. So I'm thinking maybe it's a shade extension, but then there's only one shade of it. It's like, what is happening? Maybe it's a reformulation. I don't know, but it doesn't say. That's the thing that makes me mad, is it doesn't say why is it being listed as new. I have no idea. Every once in a while I'll say it's a reformulation, but most of the time, nothing. Ulta's just saying it's new. I don't know why. Is it only marketing that they're saying it's new? So I'm skipping those. But what I don't know is the things that are shade extensions, because unlike Sephora that puts a little new thing next to the new shades, Ulta doesn't do that. So I'm going to say some things are new, but just know with Ulta, they may not be new. And it may be why they actually have a lot of products launching this week online, because lately it's been real dry over at Ulta, like real dry. The first product though, I'm pretty sure is brand new from Smashbox. There's new eyeshadow palettes. 4 different colorways. They're called the Always On Mood Board Eyeshadow Palettes. They're 39 bucks each. They call it a high pigment, long wearing, all-in-one, stacked with mattes, metallics, and shimmers to create infinite looks and express any mood. And my wish for Smashbox, my dream for Smashbox is to improve that freaking quality of their eyeshadows. Smashbox has had absolute eyeshadows since as long as I've been buying Smashbox, many years. Please, at that price point, it needs to be good quality, like genuinely. Like people are getting pissed. Like please fix your quality. So I'm hoping that this is the turning point for Smashbox. I wish them well. The next thing that I'm pretty sure is new is from Estee Lauder. This is the other set I was talking about when we first started talking about this, that there's a little bit of math, but they did most of the math for us. So it's called the Favorites Prep and Glow Skincare Set. It's $69. Estee Lauder says that it is a $185 value. This is what gets me about this. Estee Lauder, if you like their Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Multi-Recovery Complex, just that one product by itself is $85 and you're getting a full size in there. So you're already just in that one product. If you were going to buy that on its own, it's kind of freaking ridiculous. So what else you'll get full size besides the night repair is the Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara in Extreme Black and the Pure Color Envy Nighttime Rescue Lip Oil Serum. You're also getting travel sizes of the Notorious Melting Soft Cream Mask and the Futurist Aqua Brilliance Watery Glow Primer. This is a fantastic deal. This is a good one if you want that night serum. This is it. This is a good one. This next product, not so sure if it's new or not. I have no idea, but I'll mention it because Ulta told me it's new. The Pure Color Envy Lip Repair Potion, $38. They say it has an all-in-one lip repair formula that revives, renews, hydrates, and softens your lips so they look healthier and feel softer and more rested. Oh, not rested. That doesn't make any sense because lips don't rest. Or do they? I don't know. It says restored, not rested. I just read it wrong. From Revolution Beauty, we have the Bright Light Face Glow, $12, 5 shades. They say it instantly illuminates and evens your complexion for a natural radiant glow. You can choose your glow level by how you're applying it. So you can use it on its own, you can mix it into foundation, or you can use it over top of your foundation for a highlight. They've also launched, which I found very interesting, the Peptide Strength Lash and Brow Serum for $10. It's only $10 for a lash and brow serum. It says this innovative peptide-powered 2-in-1 serum helps to boost the length and volume of lashes and brows in just 8 weeks. This is so inexpensive compared to lash and brow serums, and I think it's because they don't have that ingredient in there that they use in like Latisse. That they're not supposed to be using. I think it's because they haven't gone the Grande Lash route. So it may not work as well as the other ones, but peptides also have some research behind them. They do help with lash growth. Just know that the ones that are more expensive may have other lash growth ingredients in them that help with your lash growth. So this one might not be quite as effective, but it should hopefully do something. I hope so. They also have the new Juicy Peptide Lip Balm for $8, 4 shades there. They say it's infused with peptides, squalane, and lip-loving oils to hydrate, care, and repair your lips while you wear. Aucon palette. Okay, this to me looks like little Huda Beauty palettes, doesn't it? With like the swirly guys in there. They look Huda Beauty-y. $12 each though for these. 4 different color choices there. They're packed with high impact cream, matte, and shimmer pigment. There's 12 compact pans with endless eye looks, they say, from wearable to statement looks. These shadows blend like butter for luxe finish. Let me know if you get these because Makeup Revolution, again, makes crappy eyeshadows overall. So hopefully they're improving their eyeshadow quality because I don't think that they're going to make it. Because if they really want to make some money, if they can improve the quality and consistency of the quality of their products, they're going to crush it more than they already do. The problem with Revolution is they get cocky in their packaging and then they drop the quality of the products. But Makeup Revolution has full ability to create amazing products. Their concealer that I love, the IRL concealer, freaking phenomenal. It's one of my favorite concealers. They can do it. I think they just get lazy and they put too much into the packaging, not enough into the product. So I'm hoping it looks really good. I'm hoping it actually is. Now from LA Girl, I don't know if this stuff is new. Ulta's telling me it's new. I'll tell you what it is. LA Girl fans, you can tell me if it's new or not. Prices range on all these products from $5.50 to $10. It's a huge drop. We have the Instant Finish Tinted Primer in 3 shades, the Glow Envy Highlighter Wand and Contour Wand, also in 3 shades each, the Marble Cream Blush Stick, again, 3 shades, Ultimate Lip Intense Stay Auto Lip Liner, 8 shades, the Sunset Days Matte Duo Bronzer, that only comes in 1 shade. The Line Plus Wing It Dual Ended Liquid Liner only comes in black. And then this one's really weird. The Brow Ink Longwear Micro Brow Detailer Pen. So there are 3 different shades advertised for this product, but only one's available at Ulta. So if you're not that shade, which is called Soft Black, I would imagine that maybe there was a stocking issue or something and that the other 2 shades are coming. I can't imagine them just sticking with 1 shade. It doesn't seem to be a universal taupe kind of deal either. I mean, this soft black is only going to work for people with really dark hair. Like I would probably buy soft black, but for a lot of people that just isn't going to work. Beyond that, there's also the Prismatic Light Reflecting Primer and the Tinted Hydrating Lip Plumper that looks like just 1 new shade called Holographic. And then coming soon from LA Girl, 2 products, the Sunset Days Eyeshadow Palette, 2 colorways there, $10 each, and the Sunset Days Bronzing Drops, just 1 shade there. $11. All right, Revlon failed the market research on this, in my opinion. In my opinion, they have so much money. Why are they coming out with this? I have no idea. It is a new low-tech tool, and it is called the Dual-Ended Jelly Makeup Blender. It's $11.99. Let's read the description. Let's not pass judgment yet. Soft, jelly-like silicone tips mimic the natural feel of your fingertip for precise blending and seamless makeup application. Shaped to glide across the curves of your face, eyes, and lips. Portable, travel-friendly design. That's nice. Comes with caps to protect both ends while you're on the go. Works best with all cream or liquid makeup, including lip color and face products. Non-absorbent material is easier to clean and more hygienic versus a traditional sponge. We've been through this, Revlon. These don't work. We've done this before, my friend. We've done this before. Do you remember these guys? That's what they try to do. And we all learned that this doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is it just mooshes everything. It just mooshes everything around. And it's not like fingertips, no matter how much we want it to be. It's just not. These things are silicone for makeup application of cream products is terrible. And if you get it to work for you, I think you're amazing. You're fabulous. But I think the general consensus is this stuff sucks. And I don't understand why this product exists. If you want to know, though, from people that were sent this, because this just launched, there's like 800 reviews over there. So you can read those if you want to, if you want to try it. Definitely don't just go by me, who's actually never tried this product. But this just looks like a waste of time to me, in my opinion. It's cute, though. It's cute, but I don't see this thing working at all. From Pacifica, Ulta says this is new. The Lip Boss Oil Balm. Gloss plus balm plus oil. $14. 4 flavors in berry juice, jasmine kiss, sugar cake, and vanilla bean. And also the Surf Lash water resistant mascara. They say that is coming soon. $16. It's a glossy mascara for beach days that resists water, waves, sweat, and tears. So sad. 100% vegan and an all glass bottle, which is kind of nice. But if you are bringing that biznitch to the beach, you probably don't want a glass tube. Just saying. I bet it feels really nice in the hand, though. And then Winky Lux. Again, don't know if these are new or not. I feel like I've seen this Citrine Balm pH lip balm before. $17 for that. There's also a lip oil, 3 shades, $18 there. And the Cheeky Rose liquid highlighter, 3 shades for $19. And finally, from Ardell. I had to sift through these a little bit. I think I've got the new ones. These lash products are priced from $8.99 to $19.99. Lots of clusters launching because clusters are all the rage right now. When I went to Creators and Friends in New Orleans and was talking to the creators there, everybody was all about the clusters of lashes rather than a strip. I have not ventured there, but I've heard nothing but good things. The other thing we're seeing here as a trend is under lashes, which is another thing I'm absolutely terrified of, but maybe I'll try it thanks to these products. We will see, because I'm a big Ardell fan. There's a seamless under lash extensions kit. A little scared, but we'll go with it. Also, the active press-on pre-glued underlash extensions. Maybe that's a little less scary. The Naked Lash Clusters in 421N. Naked My Way Lashes in 421. The Seamless Day Underlash Glue and Seal in clear. Glue that you put in your eye underneath. Why am I so scared of this? The Duo Gentle Lash Glue All-Purpose Remover. See, that's something I can get behind. That's something I'm not afraid of, because literally when I take my lashes off, because I always wear them when I film, I just go bloop and I pull them off, but it hurts. And I know I'm pulling out natural lashes, so I actually might get the remover of all those things. Do you think I should get other things, though? Like, should I try this under lash thing? Should I try the little pieces? Or are they too complicated? Are they going to be too wonky? Are they going to... How hard are they really? Let me know in the comments. All right, my friend, we have made it to PR Purchase Product of the Week. I have 4 products to share with you. The first thing I want to share with you is what I chose to put on my eyes today. No new eyeshadow palettes coming into my life. I pulled this out of the vault. This was purchased. This is the Viseart Golden Hour palette. I want to share with you. I have not played with this in a very long time. Very much enjoyed playing with this. So I use this brown shade. I use this champagne-y shade. I use this slightly deeper champagne-y shade. And I use this like plummy kind of color that's on the bottom there. Let me show you. La 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 la. There they are. And we will go bloop, 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 Bloop. I have no idea if this thing is still available or not. I'm just sharing it with you. So there are the shades swatched. So easy to work with. Really enjoyed using that today. I think my look came out freaking phenomenal. You know what I've been doing? I've been spending a little more time on my eyeshadow, like not rushing through it and really like thinking about it, really enjoying the process. And just that extra like 3 or 4 minutes on my eyeshadow really makes a huge difference, I feel like. I've really been enjoying it. I think that now that I'm not putting so many restrictions on what products I can and can't use, and I'm using products that I know I already love, it's really bringing back some joy into applying the makeup where I'm not just constantly testing something, I'm just taking some time to enjoy what I already have, and I'm really loving that. I'm loving that for me. I also wanted to share the new ColourPop blush. This came in PR this week. I used the shade She's Cute. You know how big of a ColourPop fan I am. However, not a fan of first impression of this blush. So I'm going to apply here, and then they recommend using a beauty sponge to apply. And I did like this way better than using my fingertips. I tried to use my fingertips on the one side, but that did not work out well at all. That was a bad choice. The sponge worked so much better, but what I found when I applied it, it was really patchy. So here is, oh my gosh. Okay, so that is because I lost my favorite phlebotomist and it looks like the Subculture palette attacked me. So just ignore that. That's a bruise. But there's the blush. Oh, there's one on the other hand too. I told you I lost my favorite phlebotomist. She moved locations again on me. So that is the blush. And when I applied it on my cheek, it was patchy as hell. Like I had to go back and forth with a little bit more blush to get rid of the patches. So far, just from first impressions, not a fan of this liquid blush formula at all, but I need to play with it more. It's literally just first impression. We need to take that with a grain of salt. What really helped it and saved it is this bronzer that I've talked to you about for like a month straight. The Too Faced bronzer, the one in the shade Chocolate Souffle. When I blended that in, like I feel like it helped it so much. Like I still don't feel like I'm fully blended, but I feel like it helped it so much to like really meld into the skin instead of looking like it was sitting on top of the skin. So this I'm still absolutely loving. And then the last thing I want to share with you is another thing that came into my life this week. This is the Call Me Queen mascara by Essence. It's new. I wasn't quite sure about the packaging, but it is really cute. I'm very much enjoying the packaging. It's more adorable in person than I thought it would be. This is the wand. It is very interesting. It's kind of flimsy, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Let me see if I can with it. Let me see if it'll stay focused. Oh, it is. It's just kind of flimsy, but I really love how separated the pieces are on the wand. I like the shape of it. It really wiggles through the lashes very, very well. What this one is going to give you, at least so far, again from first impression, when mascara sits out for a little while, sometimes it'll get a little thicker and give more volume, but from first impression, it's a very wet mascara and it combs through the lashes beautifully. It gives some nice length, not exaggerated, amazing, incredible length, but some nice length. Not a whole lot of volume, just a little bit of volume. So if you want that length, don't really care too much about volume, this may be something you want to look into. And again, the separating of the lashes, absolutely fabulous with this wand. Notable sales this week. We are going to keep our eye on the Sydney Grace Christmas in July sale. It is coming on July 29th. It's a fantastic sale. If you've never purchased from Sydney Grace before, highly recommend their eyeshadow palettes. Freaking phenomenal. Their liquid eyeshadows, freaking phenomenal. I haven't tried a ton from the brand in a while, but those are definitely my top two faves. Iconic London is having their biggest summer sale yet, they say. Shop up to 40% off, plus spend $25 and get free faux mink lashes. Pacifica is also having a sale for bundling 4 items. You're going to save 20% with the code BUNDLEUP. Trixie Cosmetics is having their summer sale at 20% off site-wide. Nude Sticks Friends and Family sale with 30% off site-wide. It does exclude kits, sales, new products, and gift cards. Benefit is having a big sale at up to 65% off site-wide for their summer sale. And Ulta did a thing. Ulta is ripping the Sephora semi-annual sale. Check this out. Does that not scream Sephora semi-annual sale or what? Like, what is happening over here? I've never seen this before, but it's a progressive sale depending on your points. So members get 10%, which is if you've not spent any money, but you are part of their loyalty program. 10% off. Platinum members, 15% off. Diamond members, 20% off. You know what kills me about these sales though is I feel like it kind of ruins the magic. If there's sales all the time, then it ruins the magic of the excitement of a sale when they come up. But also I don't hate the dilution of sales, because then you may actually buy things that you really need during those sales and not wait and get so excited that you over purchase at a sale if there's more sales. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hate it, but also it feels a little weird. I have to admit, it feels a little weird. And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup product report this week. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, as always, thank you so much to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you so much for all of your submissions this week. I appreciate all of the time you take out of your day to submit things to the Facebook group. Thank you from my heart. Thank you so much. I do want to let you know a couple of things. It's the same announcements that I did in yesterday's top news segment. So if you already heard them, you don't need to watch this part. It's nothing new. But if you did not watch yesterday's top news segment, you need to know this, because I want to let you know that the James Charles Behind the Controversy Part 2 should be coming out on Friday. That's the goal. It was supposed to come out last Friday, but as I was researching, I went down too many rabbit holes and it took me too much time. So therefore, it wasn't ready. But I'm hoping that it'll be ready this Friday. And it kind of needs to be ready this Friday because I'm leaving. I'm going on every summer. My family takes a little trip, and this year we're going to Seattle and we're also going to Alaska. So there will be no content on the channel from after this Friday all the way until the beginning of August. So when you don't see me, just know I'm coming back. I will be back. I'm very excited to take this trip with my family and have a little bonding experience, go some new places. Super excited for our trip. I've been planning it for almost a year, so super happy that it's finally here. So while I am gone, I am going to link a few channels down below that do videos that are similar to the product report that you can check out while I'm gone. If you don't ever watch this content on any other channels, they will fill you in on what all the new releases are. I'm going to link those channels down in the description box down below. It's not comprehensive. I'm just going to put a few down there because that description box gets full real quick. But if you are not ready to go, and especially if you missed last week's product report, YouTube's going to recommend a couple videos over here for you. The bottom one is going to be the product report from last week. The top one, YouTube's going to pick based on the algorithm, based on what you've been watching, what they think you want to watch. But if you do have to go because you're busy, you got things going on today, it is no problem. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did, and mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye!